if y'all really think I wasn't gonna do a video about the Halloween patch, y'all are really on some shit right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tankers of all ages, it's your boy Dom once again coming back with another patch notes video. So I am super excited about this patch notes because this is one of my favorite patch notes of the year. This is the Halloween patch notes. Now, I apologize. I'm going to be drinking some tea during this because my throat is really dry due to the conditions on site earlier at Fair was very dusty despite all the rain. So. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So the Commander skill respec discount is going to be going from the 19th to the 25th. So for those of you that don't know, if you need to respec a Commander, it would be 50% off. So if you have a 9 perk Commander that you need to respec, it'll only be 45 gold instead of 90. So this is really good. They stated that in the last patch notes on last Friday. So very nice for that. So if you messed up, if you're a newer player and you messed up on some perks, this is the best time to do it because you're going to save so much gold. There are several crews that I still need to fix, and I'm probably going to end up fixing them this week doing it. So really nice. So we're gonna get a new World War II premium tank destroyer, the Creature Sturmpanzer 5. Now that is based off of the new Sturm Tiger line. So I'll read more into that when I get a chance. So after that, the Kinetic Fury season starts. Well, it starts the 19th, but if you're watching it now, if you're watching it at the moment that this gets uploaded, pretty much, it starts on October 19th. So, but that's really interesting. Along with that, the Monster Hunter Challenge starts. We'll go into that in a little bit. After that, we have the new Halloween Garage, a new set of Monster 3D Commanders, and Monster Key Cards. Also, for those of you wanting some good old +1 -1 matchmaking, you don't gotta wait long. +1 -1 matchmaking is making a return from October 22nd to the 25th. Unfortunately, I will not be able to catch that due to working at Fair, but for those of you that will be available, definitely play while you can. Along with that, there are going to be various Halloween-themed challenges and boosts. We will get back into that shortly. So, now then. The bug fixes. As always, once fixes are confirmed, I shall update this list. So currently there are no fixes that are needing, there are no bugs needing to be fixed. So I feel like there's a lot of bugs still that I really wish that it, but it is what it is. Now, here is my favorite section. If you are looking to buy any of the Halloween tanks, there is some massive bundles for you. So I'm going to go through every single one of the bundles, and I will also bring up how much they are going to cost later on. So give me just a moment while I run through these. The Monster Mash Mega Bundle is going to include, I believe this is all of them. It's going to include the Inferno Chimera, the Bellerophon, the Wraith, the Boghor, the Revenant Crafts Panther, the Gornich, the Kaiju, the Lycan, the Holonund, and the Dragon Type 62, along with the normal ammo and slots that it normally comes with, which is basically a full kit. When monsters attack is going to be a smaller bundle, but it's going to be more focused. So if you're looking at the big mega bundle, like you only have 1 or 2 and you want to pick up everything, this is the bundle you want. But if you're only looking for specific bundles, now this is your chance. And I do apologize, my air conditioning just turned on. So if you hear that in the background, I am sorry. So the smaller bundles are going to consist as such. When monsters attack is going to be the Inferno Chimera, the Bellerophon, the Wraith, and the Boghor. All of them are very fun in the Halloween game mode. In regular pub games, the only ones that really have any good place in Tier 8 matches are going to be the Inferno and the Bellerophon. They have such really great spaced armor as they're pretty much Centurions. That's all they are. They're just pretty much just some basic Centurions with a fuck ton more spaced armor. So it's kind of whatever. The Wraith is okay. It's not great. Its Halloween game mode is pretty fun. But in pub games, it's not good. And unfortunately, as much as I love the design of the bog whore, it's only a noob stomper. So it's not that great into veteran players, which there are some veteran players coming back, though I haven't seen a lot of names. The numbers have been fluctuating recently, so I don't know whether more new players are joining or veterans are coming back to the game now that there's been a lot of better changes recently. But yeah, the Bog Whore is just not as good. But overall, if you like the Inferno and the Bellerophon, definitely pick this bundle up. There's the Choose Your Scare, which is the Revenant Craft Panther, the Gorinich, and the Kaiju. If you're looking to just absolutely meme on people in the Halloween game mode, this is the bundle to do it. The Gorinich lobs fire shells, and I believe the Kaiju actually just... the Gorinich also has a flamethrower, and I think the Kaiju has a mini flamethrower as well. I'm trying to remember. It's been around a year since I last played, so I'd have to go back and look at that. The Revenant Crafts Panther, however, is when you stop moving, all of your lights turn off, so you blend in with the rest of the Craft Panthers that are scattered throughout the battlefield. So that is interesting. Decent bundle, not too bad. If you don't have any of the tanks, again, pick them up. The only tanks that I really recommend, honestly, picking up are the special ones. Like the Halloween game mode ones, I always want to pick up a new Halloween game mode tank because it's Halloween game mode. I love the game mode to death. So, and last but not least, on this side for the mini bundles are going to be the Lycan, the Hollenhund, and the Dragon, all three light tanks. The Lycan, I'm trying to remember what the Lycan does. I know for a fact the Hollenhund, the lower health you get, the faster you go, the faster you reload, and the better your accuracy. Basically, it's basically Born Leader. No, not Born Leader. I think it is Born Leader, yeah. Whatever the 10%, it's basically a mini Vents on crack. Like, it's insane. So, it's actually, no, it'd be more better compared to, like, Final Stand, which is really, really good. And then the Dragon just has teleportals, or portals that you can teleport through that give you health back, which is really, really cool. But again, your armor is shit, so chances of you getting one shot are fairly high. But if you manage to live, you could be a fucking nuisance on the entirety of the battlefield. And then the rest of the bundles are just going to be all of the individual tanks. Now, on top of that, the deals of the week are going to be the Terrapin Mark 1, aka the unskinned Diamondback. So if you never got the Diamondback before, I don't know how I feel still. A lot of people claim that it's one of the best tier 8 tanks. It just has the same problem that the Badger has. It's too damn slow, for what it's worth. So it's kind of a problem, especially with a lot of bigger maps coming back out. But I'll have to play my Diamondback to see how I feel about it nowadays. The Paladin Carnival Action X, always just a solid. It's just a Carnival at tier 8 with a skin. So, and then the personal offers are going to be the Sturv S1, the FV1066 Senlac, and the Atomic Centurion. So, honestly, all three of these are pretty good. The Atomic is a money printing machine. That thing spits money out. It is phenomenal if you're looking to make silver. The rounds are cheap. I believe it's got a pretty decent silver bonus on it as well. So it's overall a good combo. The FE1066 Senlac is just the Becky Lynch unskinned. So it's disgustingly fun because it's got a grenade launcher for its HE, which is great because all you hear is thump, 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 thump. So it's super fun, especially if you're running in a platoon of 3, and you can flame me all you want because I've done that and it is so much fun. And the Sturv S1, it's the Sturv S1, right? It's a tier 8 Swedish TD that absolutely wrecks at its tier. And I'm pretty sure this also got a buff when the Swedish TDs got buffs. So yeah. There's that. So, and along with that, the Will the Tanks console will have a Friday stream on the 22nd with Pain God for a new tank and balance changes first look plus a giveaway. And it looks like that they've also crossed out the 25th as there will be no stream. So, that is the patch notes overall. Now, we're going to dive a little bit deeper here. So, I've gone ahead and loaded up a couple of the pages. So here is the first one. This is the control the creature and terrorize the battlefield. This is the creature Sturmpanzer 5. Now, I'm not going to play any of the videos because there's really no point. But we're going to look here and see what it states. So the creature knows that its based armor offers it the protection it needs to remain safe and easily destroy its prey with its powerful gun. Plus, its fully rotating turret makes it an excellent support vehicle for its master to use in battle. Oh, it's got a fully rotating turret. Oh, that's terrifying. Note, combining the advanced loader equipment with the rapid loading skill will increase its already nightmarish firepower capabilities even further. Pity the souls who face it in battle. So, here's some bonuses. Its spaced armor will keep it in the fight longer by deflecting incoming rounds. Forged with very high alpha damage values, it makes excellent use of HE rounds. And as a turreted tank destroyer, it gives its master more flexibility in battle. So here is the creature awakened, and there's more you should know, Commander. It's also been reported that this vehicle has been honing its powers in preparation for the Halloween Monsters Awakened game mode, starting October 26th. This is the footage we managed to capture at high risk of its awakened powers. I have absolutely no idea what the hell does this do? What? Alright, well, before we start speculating on what its powers are, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So, it plays up to tier 9. It is a 20% XP bonus, 30% silver bonus. 1k HP seems a little low. Well, I mean, it's tier 7, so that's not terrible. It's got 700 horsepower. Power weight ratio is 15.26. That's kind of nuts, actually. Low key, that's kind of good. Speed limit is 55 kilometers an hour. Holy shit. It's got a hull traverse of 24 degrees and a turret traverse of 18 degrees. Now, here's the part that a lot of you are going to hate. It's only got 8 degrees of gun depression, but it does have 18 degrees of gun elevation. Now, its premium rounds literally have double the amount of pen as its standard. What the hell? What kind of rounds is this thing firing? 85, 180, 85, and then 780, 580, 680. What the hell are these damage numbers? What? I have no idea what these damage numbers are. That's insane. It's got a 2.9 second reload. It's got a 48 accuracy for a derp that's pretty good. 3.53 rounds a minute. You can probably get it up to roughly about, with rapid loading, this perk, Vance, Born Leader, probably roughly about 4.2. Sorry, my alarm's just going off. Roughly about 4.2, maybe 4.4. If you got like a max crew in it that's strictly designed for reload. So its base reload is 17 seconds. So yeah, you could probably bring it down to roughly about 15. So that's not bad. It's got 38 rounds, which is decent. It's got 350 view range and then 550 signal range. So overall, not bad, actually. This is kind of an interesting tank. I'm very excited to take a look at this. I don't know if I'll buy the unskinned version. I'm definitely going to be buying, if I get the chance, to buy the Halloween version. Now, I have absolutely no idea what the hell this is. Maybe it like teleports, and maybe it's kind of like the dragon in that regard, but I'm not entirely sure. So, seize the creature with the Kinetic Fury Ultimate Season Pass. Now, this is something that's very interesting. Get instant control of the creature with a Kinetic Fury Ultimate Season Pass starting Tuesday, October 19th. Plus, immediately claim a Ghastly Zombie Hero Commander, 25 instant season level skips, access to all the season rewards, and more. All that content is valued at 18,500 gold, all for a monstrous deal of 6,000 gold. This is for the Ultimate Season Pass. Now, I want you to understand, I have been asking for a year, basically for a year, since the WWE update came out, for us to return to some form of normalcy for our Ultimate Season Passes. Do y'all remember when you only had to pay like 3,000 gold for an Ultimate Season Pass? Maybe 4,000? Hell, the most was 5,000 gold. And then they jacked it up to 18, 19, 20,000. Like, no one wanted to buy those season passes anymore. The only thing people wanted to do was just buy the regular season pass. Hell, most of the time I bought the season pass and then bought the tank the first day when it was super cheap because it was at like a 75% discount. So I snagged it. This is huge. I'm so excited to see the fact that they finally lowered the price of the Ultimate Season Pass. This really gives me hope for tanks in the future. And before any of you say anything, oh, but they just lull you in. I get it. I know. They're lulling me in. They're bringing me back. This gives me hope that in the future they will keep the Ultimate Season Pass to a reasonable price. 6,000 gold is so much more tolerable than 19,000, 18,000, hell, 15,000. This is almost a third, if not half, of what the season pass, the Ultimate Season Pass normally costs. So I'm really excited. I am very much excited to see that it is only 6,000 gold, and that brings me a lot of joy. So, when you get the Ultimate Season Pass, you're also going to get 25 season levels already completed, and you will automatically receive the Ravenous Rolf 3D Hero Commander. This is the zombie that's in the picture here. And it's granted immediately upon purchase, and you will also be eligible for the Monster Drop Challenge. Which is very interesting. We'll be going into that hopefully once I reach into these tabs. And all the rewards and benefits from both the free and season pass. So, very excited. I'm really sad that they didn't have another Halloween tank come out, but I guarantee you that in the next week or so, they'll probably have a second Halloween tank. This is what they normally do. They normally either release one and then the other, which is exactly what happened last year for the WWE update. They dropped the Dread Dozer first, and then they brought the Fangula in a week later. So I don't think this is just going to be the only Halloween tank, which kind of excites me, but also kind of scares me. But that's that. So let me go ahead and grab the next one here. Earn big with your monster tanks. So check this out. So welcome to Monster Madness. Take part in our limited time challenges and events if you're brave enough. So from the 19th to November 2nd, you're going to be able to get the ultimate Halloween themed experience. You're going to get the Monster Hunter Challenge, which is where you gain enough XP and you get to choose a monster tank of your choice to earn for free. If you grind enough XP, and I believe it's total XP. I don't remember if it's total XP or if it's base XP. I may be wrong on that. I'd have to take a look. Actually, you know what? While we're here, why don't we actually take a look? So, but first, let's go through everything here. So we'll get the Monster Hunter Challenge, Monster times 2 XP, Monster times 2 Commander XP bonus, the Monster Drop Challenge, and the Monster Medals and Emblems. So, first thing here, Monster Hunter Challenge. It's open Monster Hunter season. Commander, earn as much XP as you can in regular multiplayer matches with any of your favorite tanks to make your way through the Monster Hunter stages. So here we go. So the first 3 Monster Hunters are just going to be simple. They're just going to give you consumables, boosters, silver. Nothing special. It's at Monster Hunter 4 that's where they start offering you tanks. Now, this is something to remember, okay? Do not pick your tank until the very end on November 1st or at the very latest November 2nd. And here's why. Because you only get to earn one. Once you pick a tank and choose to claim it, you can no longer earn XP. So you should play for as long as humanly possible until you can no longer play. Like, oh, I've got work on the 1st and the 2nd. I'm not going to be able to grind out the XP. That's when you go, okay, what do I have available? Let me claim this now. So that's very important. So Monster Hunter 4, the 4th challenge, you're going to be able to get the Lycan, the Revenant, or the Kaiju. Next up at Monster Hunter 8, you can either get the Gornich, the Hullenhund, or the Dragon. At Monster Hunter 11, you can either get the Boghor, the Wraith, the Panzer, the Inferno, or the Bellerophon. Now, you can claim only one monster tank through the Monster Hunter Challenge. Which one will it be? Choose wisely. And again, like I said earlier, please know, once you claim a tank, you will not be able to progress through the challenge any further. Claiming a tank you already own will reward you with the tank's value in silver. And any earned monster tank will receive a ×2 Commander XP bonus throughout the event. So, and on that note, the Monster ×2 Commander XP bonus is here. So, here's some good news. Leveling up your commander no longer feels like a curse. Battle with your monster tanks to earn twice the Commander XP on every match between October 19th to the 1st. So, whether you got your tank this year or any year before via the store or Monster Hunter Challenge, the ×2 Commander XP bonus is yours until the end of the event. All you have to do is you can also activate a Commander XP booster to earn additional Commander XP, and this treat also applies to the Spectre tank, so no need to worry about feeling left out of this Commander XP bonus if you don't own a monster tank, which is really nice. That's nice to see. So if you're a newer player and you haven't had a chance, let me tell you what the Spectre is. The Spectre is a T-34 that any player who wants to play the Halloween game mode can play. So what they're saying is that even if you don't have any of the Halloween tanks, you can still take part in the Halloween game mode by playing the Spectre and getting that ×2 Commander XP, which is cool because it means that even if you're a newer player and you don't have all these Halloween tanks, you can still get help grinding a crew by using the Spectre. Is the Spectre great? Not really, but is it usable? Absolutely. So that's a nice little touch to see. I'm really happy about that. The Monster Drop Challenge. Now, here's the good stuff. Ready to go trick-or-treating? Each victory in a purchased within this period Monster Tank in multiplayer or Monsters Awaken mode between October 19th and November 1st will give you one of the following random drops. And mind you, again, this is only available if you've gotten a monster tank you acquire from the shop this year, whether it is in a multi-tank or single-tank bundle, will be eligible for monster drops. So it'll give you any number of one of these things, and that'll be after each win. So, along with that, we've added a new medal and emblem for you to collect from the 19th to the 1st. Head over to the Appearance tab to equip your new emblem. Alternatively, you can also get one or more emblems along with a Halloween-themed 2D standard commander with a monster key card. And we'll take a look I don't know if we'll take a look at the details on this one. And then to earn a monster medal, play a battle with a monster tank of your choice in either multiplayer or Monsters Awaken mode. Example, play with the Bog Horror multiplayer, Monsters Awaken equals earn Bog Horror medal. Oh, that's interesting. So it's individual medals. Oh, so if you own all of the Halloween tanks, then you can get every single one of the medals. That's nice. I like that. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. I like to see that. So, I don't like the fact that you don't automatically get the Monster Drop Challenge unless you buy a tank this year. Because it's any monster tank, which means the only ones that I have left, if I'm correct, are the Inferno, the Wraith, and I think the Revenant. No, the Bog Horror. I don't own the Bog Horror. So, that kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Well, I'll see what's going on. I really hope that, honestly, that they change this, because I really think that even if you're a newer player, you shouldn't have to spend money to just get some extra goodies. It kind of sucks, in all honesty, but it is what it is. So, and last but not least, we're going to go over the Monstrous Deals. So, we're going to go through here and take a look at this. So, the monster tanks. The monster tanks are as such. The Monsters United Mega is going to be 27,220 gold. The Scary Quartet is going to be 14,290 gold. The Ancient Monsters is going to be 11,130 gold. And the Spectral Sprinters are going to be 9,880 gold. So I may end up actually buying the Scary Quartet. I may end up actually buying that bundle and finishing off all of my Halloween tanks. Wow, I can't believe I said those words, but I honestly am kind of excited. There's no tank I love more than the Halloween tanks. Halloween is just a joyous year for me. Like, a joyous time of the year. So, and then the single tank bundles, we're not going to go into that. But we've got 4 new 3D monster commanders. So we have Carmilla. We have Monstrosity, which is Frankenstein. We have Warwolf, who's obviously a werewolf. And then we have Ravenous Rolf. So if you buy Rolf, or if you buy the Ultimate Season Pass, you automatically get Rolf, which is super dope. And then take a look at this. So the monster key cards, monsters everywhere, including inside the monster key cards. So every monster key card guarantees you 1 2D standard commander and at least 1 additional Halloween treat. The drop rates are as follows. You can either get a commander plus 1% or plus 1 emblem, which is 69%. Nice. You can also get a commander with 3 emblems, which is a 20% chance. Commander with 4 emblems, with 10% chance, and a commander with 1 monster tank with a 1% chance to drop. So, this is very specific. Please note, the Revenant Crafts Panther, the Dread Dozer, the Fangula, and the Creature are not included as possible drops in monster key cards. That is something that you need to be aware of. So, take a look at all the commanders you can receive below, and don't miss your chance to make them yours. So, I only have, I think, like 2 of those. I do have, so I've got Queen of the Night, which is this one right here, which, Chad, if Chad remembers correctly, I renamed her Elvira. So, yeah, that is like the only Halloween crew I have. So I may end up actually buying a couple key cards along with the tanks. So kind of excited for that. So I'm very excited. I may only buy a couple of the key cards just to get a couple bonus, bullshit crews. But I'll definitely probably be buying some tanks. But don't forget, y'all, that I'm also going to be doing giveaways for tanks as well during Halloween. On October 31st, I am doing a 24-hour Halloween stream. Your boy loves Halloween, and you bet your sweet ass I'm celebrating Halloween. So, we gonna get it. So we're going to be doing giveaways. I don't know how much giveaways I'm going to be doing for Halloween, but I am excited. We may do a couple tanks and maybe some, I don't know. We can't really give away key cards. But we'll try to give away some tanks, and we'll try to work on that. Do some minor stuff, maybe some extra garage slots for new players, or here's a 1,000,000 silver drop for someone who's really low on silver. We can do a couple of things and see what we can do. We may also do a couple regular season passes and do 1 ultimate season pass. I'll figure that out with my chat later on. But yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. So let me know in the comments below what your monster tank is that you haven't gotten to claim yet that you're working towards this year for Halloween. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, good hunting. I'll catch you guys next time.